developed a WordPress CLI package for doing specific Pressbooks related things. And one of those is creating a new theme repository. WP-CLI, the core version, has it has some commands, and I'll share my screen here. It has a set of commands for scaffolding various things. So if you go to scaffold, it lets you scaffold a plugin. It lets you scaffold a theme based on underscores, which is the automatic starter theme. It lets you scaffold a Gutenberg block, various other things, post types, taxonomies, theme tests. And it does let you scaffold a child theme. The difference with the theme scaffold package that is part of Pressbooks CLI is that we have some custom content that needs to be added to it. And so using the default WordPress child theme scaffolding routine wasn't enough to bring in all of the pieces that were needed. So this adds it adds a vendor for the composer file. It adds a GitHub account and repository for the package.json file. And it also adds some custom editor config files and various scripts that are needed in the package.json and composer.json file for linting and so forth, I believe. It also creates a functions file with the things that Pressbooks themes expect to be in a functions file. If we look at, Clark has an add theme support for Pressbooks global typography, which tells Pressbooks which international character sets this theme supports out of the box. And so I believe that the Pressbooks scaffold theme command also adds this basic, sort of boilerplate for this file with what you might expect to be needed there for Pressbooks purposes. I should note that I'm pretty sure this command hasn't been updated in a while. So I would actually think that probably before trying to use it to make any new themes, it would be a good idea to check and see what changes have been made to, for example, package.json, because I'm pretty sure when I made that, our package.json file still included all of the build tools. And now there's just a script that installs them. So there's a few things that probably need to be tweaked. Template data is all in the GitHub repository for pb-cli under the templates folder and scaffold book theme. Mustache is used internally within WP-CLI for templating, so we just used mustache files. So here we have a mustache template that templates out the various things that are needed here. So yeah, as you can see, I think these scripts are a bit out of date and there is a direct dependency for build tools. So that's definitely something that would be worth changing and updating.
Thanks, Ned. The other thing that we probably will want to do when if and when we update this scaffold book theme template is Oscar has now written a GitHub Actions template that can be used for themes. And if you notice that folder that Ned was just sharing, there's a .github folder, and you could put the you could put the GitHub Action template or something in there so that it wasn't just in our snippets folder, but it was in the stub that we made whenever we made new themes. So I created an issue for that in our backlog. There probably needs to be a pb-cli issue, which is update, refresh the theme creator stub, but it probably doesn't need to be done until we're ready to create a new theme, which is not on our immediate roadmap.